I started my first photography when I was 17 years old. Then I stopped for about 10 years. When I moved to New York and I started to shoot again, always developing throughout the years. I started for fun, then because of my friends were just trying to encourage me to exhibit my work, I set up a website. I started to sell a few pictures here and there since the moment I got the opportunity to exhibit here in Miami. The art district of Miami in Wynwood at Curator's Art Voice project during the Basel in Miami 2015. Photography is like my perception. It's something that I cannot really describe with words, that I cannot express in visual arts. It's just the way I perceive the reality and I transmit what I feel the moment I take the shot. I visited over 60 countries, and of course the most colorful, the most powerful are definitely those I visited in Latin America. I have two significant experiences. The first one was in Cuba, when I was for the first time 30 years ago, but I wasn't having any camera, so I decided to go back again in 2010, and it was an explosion of colors. It was an amazing feeling that I had when I was walking through the streets, and capturing a moment of the daily life of Cuba, which is not polluted by the touristic atmosphere, is absolutely priceless. I got some nice shots that I took very early in the morning, so basically in the awakening of the life of La Habana, that I still have a lot of passion about it. And one of the shots that I like the most is called Red Havana Classic, because it pictures pretty well one of the colors of the flag of Cuba, which means égalité, fraternité and liberté, recovering also the French vibes, but also because red is a symptom of passion, and this is perfectly reflected in the streets and the people and the color of Cuba. The second one was Colombia, and I went there for 3 weeks 3 years ago. I went from the south to the north, the east and west. It's been absolutely amazing. And I still have in my heart the moment and the expression that I captured in La Candelaria of Bogota, which is a cloudy space, kind of dodgy place, but full of life and contrast. And then of course those in Cartagena, in Santa Marta, in Medellin, La Zona Cafetera, which I immensely love. And as far as can sound a little bit weird and unusual, the best shot that I took were those taken out of the window while we were driving the car. To exhibit in Miami at the Curator Voice Art Project is an incredible honor. I was coming here a few years back, and I was always dreaming to be here with my pictures and having the chance to talk as I'm doing at the right moment. It was totally unexpected, but as life is teaching us, most of the time the unexpected things are the most beautiful. The picture in black and white is a picture that I'm really fond of. I took it last year in September. It was an amazing night. I was walking by myself. It was just in the middle of nowhere, like a normal Tuesday. While I was passing by, I lifted my eyes and I started to look at this shop window with a kind of feeling of deja vu in the kind of 40-50 years, when I saw two people coming on my left side, absolutely dressing. It was an amazing match for the photo. So I set a very slow shutter speed. I let them go through so that the face and the atmosphere was literally blurred, so that they fully integrate into the background. And I call it retro style for this picture. It's quite unusual to have it in 2014, pictures like that, but I really love it. I really like the black and white. It's very expressive for the things that I felt when I was walking. This picture is very colorful, and I basically called it La Locandiera, which is the name of a brasserie in Paris. I've been in Paris probably over 50 times, and any time that I go there, I always like to take a stroll in Champs-Élysées or Faubourg Saint-Honoré, or passing by, stopping at the Tour Eiffel. But something that I will never give up, basically a stop at La Brasserie. It's just an expression of life, La Brasserie. It means more than having a lunch or spending a couple of hours with friends and family. And one of the things that I like the most is that every day when I go for my business, I like to wake up like 7 o'clock in the morning and always have these 30 minutes having a nice sit, a nice break, and a croissant and a cappuccino. I'm happy for the rest of the day. I really hope you're going to have the chance to take a stroll in Wynwood. It's an amazing area. It's in the middle of the art district of Miami, and you're enjoying taking a look at my work. Thank you very much.